that is a statement I thought I would never say. You know what I mean? Single, like being in a relationship to me used to feel like this cage that I was avoiding, or this situation I was stuck in, and you know, I didn't want to like share no type of love with nobody, and I didn't want to feel nothing for no one, and all this other nonsense. I just felt like running from the ball and chain, so to speak. You know, like, you know, most guys have this image of it. And again, I understand it because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I was that guy for a very long time. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna just keep fucking bitches, keep doing this, keep doing that. And after a while, it starts to all run together. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of want someone around that gives a fuck about you, the person. You know what I mean? Any woman can sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? But every woman can't make you a better person. And I feel like that's what my girlfriend does for me. I gotta get used to saying that. Jesus, that is what. Listen, it's taking a little bit for it to wrap around my mind, because it still all feels unrealistic. Like, I never thought I'd be that guy. I never thought I'd be that guy, you know? But to be honest with you, I feel like it's the best decision for me overall, like as a person. Like, I've never stayed in the gym this long. I've never bothered to eat this good. She helped me lose 15 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, she's not someone that thinks one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Again, any woman can be around you and you feel good and hang out with her, but you can't take every woman on vacation. You can't trust every woman. Like, I had reached this place in my life, man, where I was just like not giving a fuck about nothing. Like, bad stuff was going on with my kids, and you know, I ain't talked to them and God knows when. You know what I'm saying? But I had reached this place that I was really planning on taking a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had really considered, I was really sitting there considering buying a gun. And I'm not a gun carrier like that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sit right with my spirit. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, I don't want to do none of those things. But at the same time, man, a nigga ain't finna sit back and just keep taking shit off people. Like, I ain't been to Georgia since January. And I don't miss it for a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? She's giving me a home to kind of, you know, crash at, even though I keep making her mad. You know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know, like, the girlfriend thing was something I ducked for so long, but you know what it is? I think it just took a woman strong enough and weird enough to understand me as a person. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we still, like, bump heads about shit. What relationship doesn't? But, you know, I feel like if we put our best foot forward and work at it, you know what I'm saying, it can really be something great. And, you know, she's someone I've known for a good while, and I feel comfortable with her. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it. I think I already made the decision before the decision was made. Like, because before this came about, I kind of caught myself, like, falling back from people. Like, I was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it no more. Like, you know, when something just doesn't feel exciting to you no more, like, being out there talking to different women, it used to be something that I lived for. Like, and then after a while, it's just like, you know, it wore off. I was just like, I don't feel like fucking doing this shit. Like, I felt like I was dealing with a big ass headache. It was always some nonsense, drama, some other shit going on, and you know. And with her, it's just like, yeah, we have our nonsense and we have our back and forth. But on the other side of the coin, it's like making me a better person. So it's like, do you stick with the motherfuckers that just you hanging around and they don't give a fuck about you like that, and you just chilling? Or do you place your chips on a person that actually gives a fuck about you, cooks for you, cares about you, washes your clothes sometimes, and you know, just we share shit, man. Like, we watch the same weird ass shit. Now, we have a lot of things in common, and this I knew, right? She'll say shit that I'm already thinking. She does it all the time. She'll say shit that I'm already thinking, or she'll pull shit out of my head, and I'm just like, yeah, like, She never really been like, oh yeah, let's go get crack rock. And I'm just like, yeah, oh my God, yeah, we should do that. Like, no, it's always been some shit that I kind of already wanted to do. Like, the idea was already in my head. She just kind of said it out loud. You know what I'm saying? And we're just like, yeah, let's go do it. Let's go live this life. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna move with her, man. Like, I'm gonna move with her because I feel like I'm in a place in my life where I didn't have a home until she gave me one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a place to lay my head. I kind of was just, I was just in a limbo. My sister told me that yesterday. She's like, you technically don't have an address. Like, all my mail goes to my mom's house, and I'll swing by there sometime this week and check on it. But I mean, outside of that, I no longer have a reason to go home. Like, I don't want to be home. I don't want to be around none of that bullshit down there. The way motherfuckers act, like everybody down there carries a pistol and all. I don't want my life tied up with that, man. Like, I got cousins and family members that, you know, they got that shit going on. But that ain't me, man. I want to experience different things. I want to live life. And, you know, you get a person that wants the same thing you want out of just life in general, like a better life in general. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something worth fighting for. That's something worth gambling, and that's something worth trying. Like, my lack of trust for people is what kind of kept me single for a very long time. I had like a lot of issues with, you know, opening up, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't want to be one of them niggas like that's like 50 years old. This is like, I'm still trying to do this shit. I'm still trying to date women, and you know, and while I had that plan in my head, I was like, shit, I had planned on dying by myself, like, because I just didn't give a fuck about anything. I planned on, like, man, if this shit go down, go left, then it's whatever. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not about to sit there and keep giving a fuck when I know nobody else don't give a fuck. Like, fuck this shit. Like, and you lose enough shit after a while, you start to not care about nothing. Like, you get enough things taken from you. And listen, don't get mad at me drinking energy drinks. I started to feel drowsy. Alright, so just, I know you're watching, just, I don't want to hear it. That nigga was getting drowsy, but I do it, whatever. But, yeah, man, I had a lot of fucked up trust for people. And then, see, you know, she's the kind of woman, we weren't that different. I mean, she had stuff going on too. I don't feel like she would have been open to a relationship or even asked me about it if she really wasn't like done with some of the shit she was doing. That's what my gut tells me, and I roll off that. Like, you know, people are asked, well, how do you trust your woman to not do certain shit? I just have faith in it, man. Like, I put my faith in it. It's either gonna work or it's not. Like, I mean, some shit you gotta just try. Like, with life, one thing I've learned as of recently, with life, the win is not in the bag. Ain't nothing guaranteed. Like, motherfuckers wanna get in shit. You know what it is with niggas? Motherfuckers wanna get in a relationship and the shit be like guaranteed in writing that no one's gonna do nothing to hurt the other person. I just feel like this is the best thing for me right now. I like how it feels. You know what I'm saying? And then too, when I'm with her, I don't feel like being with nobody else. Like, this past Valentine's Day is what really drove the nail in the coffin for me. Like, I always kind of cared about it like that, but you know, it kind of felt like, you know, too hot to hold, couldn't contain it, couldn't control it. You know what I'm saying? But I've always like had a thing for it, something serious. But you know, this past Valentine's Day was like, you know, she's the same person, but when she dyed her hair black, it was like I was living with someone else. She was so calm, cool, sweet, easy to get along with. We didn't really fight that weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it took her a while to feel the same way. I don't like to force feelings. You know what I mean? And I just, if you know, I can feel a way about somebody, but you know, I want it to be mutual. If we're gonna do this thing, I want you to want to do it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not one of the people, and I'm not running realistic. Like, yeah, you just got to do everything I tell you. No, I want the situation overall. That's the only thing I care about, man. Like, I'm not asking you to change as a person. I'm not asking you to be anything different. Be yourself, because that's what I fell in love with you for. Like, you being you. You being you is what made me fall for you. Like, the crazy shit, us fighting, me pissing you off, the mustard, like, I like all of it, man. I don't know. It's back then. I was like, no matter how crazy this shit get, it's something I could never stop fucking with it. Like, you know, you meet somebody and you have a passion for them, you know? And I think very highly of her. I think she's very smart. I think she's very headstrong. You know what I'm saying? You be a tad bit mean, but I mean, listen, you ain't gonna get no perfect woman. And to be honest with you, I'm very content with where I'm at right now with her. I feel very content. I'm very chill. I'm very like I'm happy. I can really say that. Like I feel a lot better because, you know, before I went and, you know, we went and did all this, I was kind of in a place where I was like, man, you know what, fuck everybody, man. I was starting to not give a fuck about life. Like, a part of me didn't give a fuck if I flipped this truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving a fuck is not healthy to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been done some dumb shit and hurt somebody, but I'm at a point with it, man. Listen, chilling. I'm chilling. I'm good where I'm at. I'm content. I don't need much else. I mean, more money, of course. But I'm just saying, like, I'm content. Like, I feel full. I hate it. So I feel full. I feel really full. That's how I feel. I feel full. I don't feel stuffed. It don't feel like it's too much. I just, you know, I like where things are, and I like where things is going, and I hope the future works out for us. I really do.